Red light cameras aim to curb crashes, but an I-team investigation uncovered that in Rhode Island, that has not always been the case.
NBC 10 I-team reporter Tamara Sakarsik spent months crunching the numbers to see if they're as good a deterrent as they are a cash cow for communities who have them.
Caught on camera, two cars collide in Pawtucket this past July, forcing one car onto its side after a driver allegedly runs a red light. Both drivers survived, but the statistics for similar crashes are sobering. AAA says every 24 hours, more than 2 people are killed in crashes where someone runs a red light. That's driven the installation of red light cameras across the country, including in Rhode Island. Have more serious crashes decreased since the installation?
They've dropped by about 10 to 20% at various locations.
Pawtucket Police Detective Sergeant Nathan Gallison spent years in the station's traffic division.
The ultimate goal, obviously, to reduce crashes, especially those serious types of crashes where somebody will be going straight and run a red light and, front to side type of impact could occur.
Those so-called T-bone crashes have significantly declined at red light camera locations, but the same can't be said for all accidents. Wen Hu is a senior research transportation engineer for the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety.
At some intersections equipped with these safety cameras, there are increases in rear-end crashes.
In fact, studies show while red light cameras reduce T-bone crashes by 25%, rear-end crashes at some intersections jumped by about 15%. Could people be slamming on their brakes from the red light cameras?
It could be that one of the motorists isn't paying attention. It could be the motorist in the front stops abruptly.
The I-team got our hands on local crash numbers at red light camera intersections. Crashes decreased by upwards of 30% at many locations, but not all of them. Crashes at Broadway and Grosvenor and East Providence increased by 6%. In Providence, crashes climbed by 9% at Broadway and Service Road 7.
The success of a red light safety camera needs to be carefully planned.
Who says cameras may not work at every location, but the benefits are still clear. Studies have shown safer driving habits overall in areas where cameras exist. So when drivers noticed that there was at least one red light camera, they would then drive safer at other intersections throughout that city?
Yeah, we think that the existence of these red light safety cameras, they could change driver behaviors.
That may already be happening in Pawtucket, where the cameras have cited 2,000 fewer drivers every year since the program was implemented. Across the country, that's now triggered a new trend.
It seems that during recent years, more camera programs have been discontinued.
Red light safety camera programs have dropped 36% nationwide in 2023 compared to 2012, an indication that short-term cameras may be a long-term solution. Warwick is the latest city in Rhode Island to announce a red light camera program. To see whether the cameras have reduced crashes in your city, you can head on over to turnto10.com. For the NBC 10 I team, I'm Tamara Sakarsik.